Every sunrise brings with it something extraordinary, a chance to begin again. Each morning the world gives you a gift, 24 brand new hours, untouched and waiting for you to fill them with courage, purpose, and progress. Yet what truly determines how your day unfolds isn't the weather, the traffic, or the people around you. It's the way you speak to yourself when the day begins. Your first thoughts each morning set the rhythm for your life. They decide whether you step forward with strength or fall back into fear, whether you walk in faith or doubt your own power. What you whisper to your soul at dawn can either chain you to yesterday's struggles or free you to rise beyond them. So today, I invite you to rise, not just from your bed, but into your greatness, to claim your strength, to speak life into your dreams, and to ignite the fire that lives within you. Here are 9 powerful affirmations to tell yourself every morning, not just as words, but as declarations of who you are becoming. Each one is a key that unlocks a deeper level of strength, peace, and unstoppable momentum in your life. 1. Today is a new beginning. Every morning when you open your eyes, you are staring at possibility. Yesterday is gone. Its mistakes, its regrets, its triumphs, all written in the past. But today is a blank page, and you are the author. Think about it. No matter how difficult yesterday was, you survived it. You made it through storms that others might not even know existed. And now, the universe hands you a clean canvas. You get to decide how to paint it, with courage, with joy, with resilience. Too many people wake up dragging the weight of yesterday behind them. They replay their failures, their rejections, their disappointments, and then wonder why the new day feels heavy. But freedom begins the moment you say, "Today is a new beginning." Forgive yourself. Let go of what you can't change. The person you were yesterday was doing their best with what they knew. But the person you are today, wiser, stronger, more aware, has the power to do even better. Speak it with conviction. Today is a new beginning, and I choose to make it better than yesterday. Every morning is another invitation from life itself, to grow, to heal, to take one more step toward your destiny. Remember, your story is still being written. Pick up the pen and write it boldly. 2. I am capable of amazing things. Some mornings, doubt tries to whisper in your ear. You're not ready. You're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. But here's the truth. You are so much more powerful than you realize. You have within you everything you need to create, to build, to overcome. The strength that carried you through your hardest days didn't disappear. It's still there, waiting for you to call on it again. Think about every challenge you've ever faced. Every time life knocked you down and you thought, "I can't do this." But somehow you did. You got back up. You fought through pain, fear, or uncertainty. And here you are, still standing. That's not luck. That's power. That's you. You are not ordinary. You are capable of amazing things. You have creativity that can inspire, courage that can lead, and a heart that can transform pain into purpose. When you wake up each morning, remind yourself, my dreams are not too big for me. They were placed within me because I'm capable of achieving them. You are not waiting for permission. You are not defined by your past. You are the creator of your future. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. And when you start believing in your strength, truly believing, the world begins to believe in you too. So stand tall, breathe deep, and tell yourself, I am capable of amazing things, and today I will prove it to myself. 3. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. Every day, life throws curveballs. People test your patience. Plans fall apart. Circumstances shift without warning. But through it all, you have something more powerful than the chaos: control over your inner world. You can't always control what happens around you, but you can always control what happens within you. The truth is, your thoughts shape your emotions, and your emotions shape your actions. That's why mastering your mind is the first step toward mastering your life. When frustration tries to take over, you have a choice. When anger rises, you have a choice. When doubt creeps in, you have a choice. You can choose peace over panic, focus over fear, and gratitude over gloom. Every morning, set this intention. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. I choose peace, positivity, and strength. Because when you own your mindset, you own your day. Think of your mind as a garden. If you don't plant flowers of hope, weeds of negativity will grow by default. So plant intentionally. Feed your soul with words that lift you. Surround yourself with people and energy that align with who you're becoming. The world outside can't dictate your peace unless you hand it the keys. So hold those keys tightly and open only the doors that lead to joy, growth, and power. 4. I am deserving of success and happiness. Let's be honest. Sometimes the hardest thing to believe isn't that success is possible, but that you deserve it. We live in a world that teaches us to constantly prove our worth, to earn love, to earn rest, to earn happiness. We grind endlessly, chasing the idea that if we just work a little harder, sacrifice a little more, maybe then we'll deserve to be happy. But the truth, the powerful, liberating truth, is that you are already deserving. You don't need to do more to be worthy. You don't need to become someone else to be enough. You were born deserving of joy, peace, abundance, and love, simply because you exist. When you start your day by affirming this truth, you shift your entire vibration. You stop chasing approval, and you start living with confidence. You stop shrinking yourself to fit in, and you begin expanding into the person you were always meant to be. So look in the mirror each morning and say it like you mean it. I am deserving of success and happiness, and I open myself to receive them with gratitude. Imagine how differently your life would look if you believed that everything good in the universe was already trying to find you. All you had to do was stop blocking it with doubt. You are not asking for too much. You are simply asking for what you are worthy of. When you honor yourself, your time, your energy, your dreams, you signal to the universe that you are ready for the blessings meant for you. Success and happiness are not destinations you stumble upon. They are your birthright. Own them, claim them, step into them. 5. I will take action today. Dreams are beautiful, but dreams without action fade into the mist of someday, and someday is not a day of the week. The people who build extraordinary lives are not the ones who wait for the perfect timing. They are the ones who create it. They move even when the path isn't clear. They act even when fear is whispering in their ear. Because here's the truth. There will never be a perfect moment. There will always be a reason to wait. Another task, another doubt, another excuse. But those who change the world understand something simple yet powerful. Momentum begins with one step. Every morning, commit to action. Not big, impossible leaps. Just one meaningful step forward. Make that call. Write that page. Learn that skill. Start that workout. I will take action today, and I trust that every step will bring me closer to my dreams. Say it, feel it, live it. Each action, no matter how small, sends a signal to the universe. I am serious about my goals. And the universe responds by meeting you halfway. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. One drop of water doesn't carve a canyon, but countless drops over time create miracles. You've waited long enough to feel ready. Today is the day to move. And when you do, when you finally take that first step, something incredible happens. You realize that fear was only a shadow standing at the edge of your potential. Step through it, and you'll find your power waiting on the other side. So don't wait for motivation to strike. Create it. Don't wait for the path to appear. Build it with every courageous step you take. Your destiny is shaped not by your intentions, but by your actions. So act boldly and let the world adjust to your new level of determination. 6. I choose gratitude over complaints. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a force. It has the power to transform any situation, any emotion, and any mindset. When you wake up and choose gratitude, you're not ignoring your problems. You're choosing to focus on the blessings that give you strength to overcome them. Every morning, before the noise of the world begins, take a deep breath and look around you. You are alive. You have breath in your lungs, hope in your heart, and another chance to make today meaningful. You may not have everything you want yet, but you have so much to be thankful for, and that's enough to start with. I choose gratitude over complaints, and I will focus on the blessings in my life no matter what. Say it and let it sink in. Because gratitude doesn't just change your outlook, it changes your energy, your focus, your decisions, and ultimately your life. When you choose to see what's right instead of what's wrong, life begins to open in beautiful, unexpected ways. Try it. The next time you catch yourself complaining, stop and reframe it. Instead of saying I have to, say I get to. You don't have to go to work. You get to contribute, earn, grow. You don't have to work out. You get to strengthen your body. You don't have to face challenges. You get to become stronger through them. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into miracles. And when you live from that space of appreciation, abundance flows naturally. No matter what the day brings, choose to see the light. Because the more grateful you are for what you have, the more reasons life gives you to keep smiling. 7. I am not afraid to fail. Failure, the very word that stops so many people from ever trying. But what if failure wasn't your enemy? What if failure was actually your greatest teacher, your most loyal companion on the road to success? Think about it. Every inventor, every visionary, every leader who's ever achieved greatness has a trail of failures behind them. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before the light bulb lit up. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job. Failure didn't define them. It refined them. The only real failure in life is giving up before the lesson is learned. Every mistake you make, every setback you face, carries a message meant to prepare you for your next level. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fail. They're the ones who keep going, keep learning, and keep believing no matter what. So when fear whispers, "What if I fail?" answer back boldly. Then I will learn, I will rise, and I will come back stronger. Every stumble is a step closer to mastery. Every detour is still movement forward. The courage to fail is the courage to grow. When you wake up each morning, tell yourself, I am not afraid to fail because I know that failure is simply a part of the journey to success. When you live by that truth, fear loses its grip. You stop waiting for perfect conditions and you start creating them. You stop running from risk and you start embracing growth. Remember, success doesn't come from avoiding mistakes. It comes from using them. Every failure you survive becomes fuel for the fire that will light your path to victory. So go ahead, take the risk, chase the dream, make the move. The world doesn't reward the ones who never fall. It rewards the ones who refuse to stay down. 8. I am growing every day. Growth doesn't always look glamorous. Sometimes it looks like confusion. It looks like struggle. It looks like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But make no mistake. Even when you can't see it, you are growing. Every lesson, every hardship, every quiet decision to keep going when no one's watching. It's shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, more grounded. Growth is not about instant transformation. It's about steady evolution. The seed doesn't bloom overnight, but deep beneath the soil, it's pushing, stretching, and breaking through layers of resistance, preparing for its moment to shine. And so are you. There may be days when it feels like nothing is changing, when your progress is invisible and your dreams feel distant. But those are the days when your roots are growing deeper. Those are the days when your strength is building quietly beneath the surface. Each sunrise brings a chance to grow, to learn something new, to choose a better attitude, to become just a little bit more of who you were meant to be. Say it with faith. I am growing every day, and I trust that every step I take brings me closer to becoming the best version of myself. Even the smallest progress counts. Even the smallest victory matters. Celebrate it. Don't compare your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20. You're not behind. You're on your own divine timeline. Growth is not a race, it's a journey of becoming. And as long as you keep moving forward, no matter how slowly, you are winning. 9. I am enough, just as I am. In a world that constantly tells you to be more, do more, have more, there is a rare kind of power in simply saying, I am enough. Because you are. You are enough in your strength, and you are enough in your vulnerability. You are enough in your victories, and you are enough in your struggles. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone, not to your family, not to your friends, not to society. You are worthy simply because you exist. Take a moment. Breathe. Feel that truth sink in. You are already enough. You don't need to chase perfection. Perfection is an illusion. You don't need to compare your path to someone else's. Comparison is a thief that steals joy. The version of you that woke up this morning, tired, hopeful, uncertain, beautiful, is already worthy of love, peace, and happiness. When you accept yourself fully, flaws and all, you unlock a kind of peace that can't be shaken by outside noise. You stop looking for validation from the world and start finding it within yourself. Stand in front of the mirror and say it with pride. I am enough, just as I am. Because when you finally believe that, everything in your life begins to change. You stop chasing approval and start attracting alignment. You stop dimming your light and start shining unapologetically. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out. And when you stand in your truth, the world feels your power. So here you are, standing at the start of a new day, armed with 9 powerful declarations that have the power to reshape your life. Let's remember them once more. Today is a new beginning. I am capable of amazing things. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. I am deserving of success and happiness. I will take action today. I choose gratitude over complaints. I am not afraid to fail. I am growing every day. I am enough, just as I am. These are not just words. They are truths. They are the foundation of a life built on strength, courage, and unstoppable faith. Every morning, speak them until they become your mindset. Speak them until they shape your reality. Speak them until you no longer just say them. You live them. Because life will challenge you. It will test you. It will ask you to prove how badly you want your dreams. And when that moment comes, when doubt whispers, when fear shouts, when the road feels long, you'll have these words to guide you back to your power. You'll remember that you are not your past. You are your potential. You'll remember that you have within you everything you need to rise. You'll remember that every new morning is another chance to become who you were born to be. So go out there today and live like you believe in yourself. Take the first step, even if it's small. Speak the words that light your soul on fire. And never forget, you are powerful, you are worthy, you are enough. Now go and make today the masterpiece it was meant to be.